Bye.
See you then. Take care. Bye. Hunstanton in Norfolk is a holiday resort renowned for its huge, safe beach. There's so much sand the lifeguards ride camels. But it's also the start of
The kids go to bed.
But would you be willing to give up the doggy shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You would be.
Yeah.
Because, Emily, what I was thinking about is there are so many, for instance, different options for casual wear, like that fatigue-like material that there's...
Well, I chose another outfit that I think would be good to wear with 4 kids.
Oh, that's what I was thinking about. That's nice. That's nice. Was that your second choice? Yeah, because when you're around the house, you can still look good around the house and not feel like a schlep. You know what I'm saying? I guess schlep is a word. I don't know. But you can still put... Does this fit in more with what you're thinking about yourself?
I like this.
You like that one? Yeah. Okay, get rid of the shirt. Lisa turned her mother Jerry in for a common fashion crutch. Stirrup pants. She says her mom can't live without them. Come on, Jerry, let's see. Oh.
Hello, Oprah.
Hello. How are you?
This is my mother.
Okay.
All of 5 feet, 100 pounds of her.
Okay.
And she thinks that stirrups are the be-all and end-all to fashion.
Okay.
She has them in white, aqua, and plaid.
Aqua!
And today she's fashioning the black along with the flats.
Now,
This
is
is
the
the way
strap is
to
supposed to go
wear it.
inside the boot. Inside the boot.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, what do you think about that outfit, that kind of catsuity thing under there?
Wow, I think my husband would like her.
I think-
like the outfit.
Pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And those boots could be flat also, but just
Okay.
as long as the stirrup is covered.
All right.
10 years come and gone so fast, I might as well been dreaming. Sunny days have burned to path across another season.
Tomorrow, Oprah's back at the slightly later time of 1:45 on BBC2.
For some children, it was a dark secret. But now BBC2 sheds light on a little-known problem, precocious puberty.
Jackie has a condition where she started to develop as a woman when she was only 4 years of age. So she could certainly conceive and then have a baby. At the age of 5, Alexander had genital development appropriate for a boy of 14 or so.
Some more dark secrets illuminated, tonight at 9:30 on BBC2.
Oi, listen. On Bank Holiday Monday, BBC2 is devoting the entire night to Star Trek.
Hoods Up and Anorak's On with Brian McNerney in 25 minutes, who explores Europe's oldest road. First on BBC2, making tracks to Woodbury Common for a fresh vista to tempt your artist's palate.
This is a lovely scene looking over the estuary. It's a favourite subject of artists, but for beginners, it's ideal because there isn't the amount of detail that you get in some of the other scenes. In fact, some of the trees out there, we'll be putting in with just brush strokes. Anyway, let's get on with it. I'm getting excited about this. I've mixed blue paint with a little bit of red, and I've mixed it with a mix of turpentine, and it makes it all sort of watery and nice and easy to paint on, and I'm using a sable brush to paint it with. Now, the most important thing to start with is to position the church. So I'm positioning that in now. Now, with oil paint, don't worry about detail with the brush. The important thing is just to put it in a rough position to start with. Also, with oil paint, we're actually going to be painting over some of the brushwork and it will disappear, and we're painting back with paint itself rather than drawing. So the drawing is a guide to start with. Now, I position the church. The next important thing is to position the ex-estuary. So let's just have a look at that and draw that in. Now, don't worry about getting this straight. And very accurate, because again, when you look at it, although it's straight, it has got sort of movement in it. So we haven't got to worry. That is good enough to draw it in. Now we've got to put in the hills at the background. It's very misty out there today. I hope the mist would clear a bit more, but it has gone even more misty. Notice I'm just sort of doing this very easily, these brush strokes. There's nothing very delicate about it. I'm not drawing very, very carefully. I'm just looking for the position of that church there. We've got a patch of hills that come down here and over there. This is a dark patch actually, going down, dropping down. The one thing that you've got to look for when you're doing a big area like this is to find different parts of it, like the church or a dark patch of trees, and keep looking and relating to those, or otherwise you'll find you're drifting all over the place. But the more you draw it, or the more you work into the drawing, the more you will find that you get accustomed to the scene and you'll understand it, and you'll be able to draw it much more accurately. Right, let's put this